entire series is, fuck you mean the DualShock controller isn't detected? The DualShock controller, if I've ever seen one. I mean, it says it right there. DualShock 2. But whatever. The only game I've ever played of this entire series is the Two Thrones. And I only played the Two Thrones because it was violent. I'm not sure if anyone out there playing the home game has picked up on anything, but when I was a teenager, I only played shit that had the M rating on it. Why I have mental problems. I've always needed a reason to go back and play these games. And here it is. Oh! I thought I was waiting for something to happen. Looks like the game was waiting on me to happen. I don't like when games do that.
They flow swift and sure in one direction, but I have seen the face of time, and I can tell.
I don't like when I'm presented with the exact same cutscene that the game opened up with.
Ocean in a storm. You may wonder who I am and why I say.
Well, it's 70 degrees out. I've been sitting here since 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna open up the window.
Know first, I am the son of Sharon, a mighty king of Persia. On our way to Azar,
Beautiful.
passed through India, where the promise of honor and glory tempted my father into a grievous error.
Now, my son.
Your Majesty, I trust you will remember your promise. The Maharaja's treasure vaults lie within.
See how he rides. Like a warrior son.
Do you think I felt regret as I gazed upon the destruction we had wrought? Or at least
Should have turned on
humility's
subtitles.
which a world can be transformed from a good world into a hell? If you think so, you are mistaken. For in that moment I thought of one thing only. The honor and glory I would bring my father by fighting like a warrior in my first battle. Shall I go on? Shall I go on? Shall I go on?
Oh, there's no subtitles. So, okay.
Now, where was I?
Not a fan of that whole zoom out bullshit. Whatever, that should be fine. Um. I'm not a fan of this whole, like, rolling or jumping thing. Rolling and jumping is the same fucking button. Sure hope someone got fired for that blunder. Look at those PS2 blur effects. Oh yeah, they know what they're doing. We shall fight like gentlemen. Gutter trash.
Many men that day sought to win honor and glory on the battlefield, that their king might say to them, as
I
Khosrow
stand
said to Rustam,
within the water
"You
that
are
I
the
drink."
noblest of my warriors." From the moment my sword tasted blood, I knew this would not be my way. I would win my father's praise, not by killing, but by being the first to find the Maharaja's treasure vault and the wonders within.
The Maharaja? I didn't know that, what the hell is that guy's name? That one WWE guy, what the hell is his name? The Undisputed Maharaja. Hey. Yeah, I know it's legitimately a word, but like, is it just me or does Maharaja sound like something that you say instead of saying motherfucker? You Maharaja.
Then I'll continue.
I don't know if it's the capture card or if it's the game. But there's I can see that the game is very limited by its graphical output on this console. That's where the Xbox fanboys would be flying in to be like, "Why, I never saw that." They're like, "Yeah, no shit." Well, the fighting is a lot smoother than the bouncer. I'll give it that. I don't like that it deletes the bodies right after the fight. There's this nice cool breeze coming through here right now. Oh, I didn't tell you to fucking jump, dude.
Wait. That's not...
I mean, I did tell him to jump, but I didn't mean to tell him to jump. I'll grab your column. Prince of Persia 4. Pole Dancer. Oh, they want me to go to that one. Give me some gas! I don't even have a car, so don't do that.
Shall I continue my story from here the next time we're interrupted?
I forgot to HLTB this. But how long to beat thinks what the length of this game is. Right. 9 hours, eh? And GameFAQs believes this is a 16-hour game. So that puts us at 25. Divided by 2, that is 12 and a half hours. So, hopefully, between today and tomorrow, we can get this game done. Then we got the Warrior within. Masterpiece, eh?
I'll start the story from here next time.
Like I was saying earlier, of the PS2 trilogy, I've only played the last one, which is I don't understand. It's like even since I was a kid, I've always had to play things from the beginning. I don't understand why the Prince of Persia 3, Two Thrones is the one that I was like, yeah, that's the one I'm gonna start with. I have no idea. That's the only one I've ever played. Never went back and played any of these ones. I think what sold me was the fucking whip decapitation attack. I'll be honest, I'm scared to play 3 because I never beat 3 because I think that game is really fucking hard. Now, once again, that's like 15-year-old me talking, but I thought that game was hard as shit. Also, it feels more like Tomb Raider than this because it's really easy to get lost for some reason in that game. The answer is always right in front of your face, and it's like, how the fuck was I supposed to know that I was supposed to grab the wire you didn't say anything about? But I'm not sure if that's an exact example, but you know what I'm saying. This is a lot more straightforward. And I think that's one of the issues with the PS2 era is, like, a lot of these games, when they start, they have limited functionality. Not necessarily, I mean, more functionality than the PlayStation counterparts, but not as much functionality as they would have later on. And I think the more functionality these series get, the more convoluted the actual gameplay gets. Like the Bouncer, for instance. Not an amazing game by any means, but it's simple enough to be able to pick up and play because it's limited in what it offers you. Well, you are forgetting one giant thing. I've been dumb ever since I was a kid, so like I get lost in things really easily. Mainly because I forget shit. Like right now I feel like a dumbass. Oh, I know what to do. I just realized it. As the game tells me right there, like, it'd be cool if you gave me that hint when I was in the water. Ooh. Nice being able to play Rashid of the Turbulent Winds backstory.
And there it lay, just out of reach, the dagger of time. There was a treasure I could carry with pride as a trophy of our victory. If I could only get there.
So, because I messed something up on OBS to where there's 2 video capture device things on audio, because I can't delete the audio device too. Something happened with an update with my graphics card driver or whatever, so it like totally fucked up Elgato's input. So if there becomes if the game audio is too low or too high, let me know. It's not going to be too high. I'll know if it's too high because the mic thing is going to go off. But if I start fucking with it and it like it develops an echo because the mic is picking up the game, just let me know. It's hard to see both the mic and video capture device 3 at the same time. Well, that's the fun part. I never told the drivers to update. They decided to update by themselves, which gotta love when that shit happens. It was like a bundled package with a new Windows update where it was like, oh, so you're updating Windows, so we're just gonna automatically update all your fucking drivers. And I started OBS and I was like, whoa, nothing works. What the fuck is going on?
Fascinated me. To move it would take a dozen of my father's soldiers. I wanted a prize I could fit into one hand.
Damn. Almost. What's up, Gray? How's it hanging, my dude? Come on, just turn into Tony Jaa and just, like, jump through the hole. This is only the second ever time I've ever played a Prince of Persia game. I guess I played the one for, I think it was PS3. Played that very minimally, so I guess this would be the third time. First one I ever played was the Two Thrones. The only one I've ever really played. Whoa. Now, I will say, despite the computational abilities of the PS2 for this game, because you can definitely notice it in the processing power, this game's pretty sweet so far. I know I've made a few jokes and whatnot, but it's because I'm used to modern controls. It has nothing to do... If I was playing this when I was 13, I would understand exactly what I was doing. Control-wise, that is. I like that they just have water everywhere. They're really, really forcing me to get pretty good at this wall running crap, ain't they? Makes me worry about what's to come. I already know what comes in the Two Thrones. It does get pretty hectic with the wall running and shit. Oh, it's that way. What kind of bullshit is that? Huh? Oh!
No, that's not.
That's death. They're already setting me up on death falls. Awesome. 25 minutes into the game, and the game just pulled the fucking blanket. You're just like, no, you're gonna learn today. Why did I say pull the blanket? They pulled this. I probably said blanket because I was thinking along the lines of Linus from Peanuts. They pulled the training wheels off. They're just like, yeah, you're already going into Death Falls. Oh. Prince didn't like that jump. Oh, I did get it. Ah, by the skin of my teeth on that one. I thought my virtual comprehension of the third dimension was going to be compromised, and it was not. Sometimes I listen to the way I speak, and it's just like, dude, what the hell is wrong with me? I'm debating if I should go for the drop or not. That looks really far. Oh, that was what to do. Okay. I like how the things are breaking where I'm not at. Very nice. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy to the break of dawn. Yeah. What would you guys say? What company do you think is worse these days? Ubisoft? You guys saw that? My door just opened by itself. I guess I insulted the gods of Ubisoft. That was cool. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense how that happened. Okay, so I will admit my window is open, and the window in the bathroom is open a little bit. Problem with that is that didn't happen when the wind was blowing. That happened after the wind had blown. That was weird. I don't know. Who cares? Try not to think about it. Assuming... Assumed wrong. I suck at Ninja Gaiden. Fucking rhythmic and the game video lagged while I was doing it, and that's the time I got it done. I just found the rhythm, because rhythm is a dancer.
I had what I came for. It was time to get out. Now.
Oh, dude, the game just said you're gonna learn. Now the game says you've been taught, so let's play. In 33 minutes of starting the game, this is turned into the game. That's how you do it. You don't wait till the final boss fight to be like, difficulty curve.
Father, I have brought us honor and glory.
Your Majesty, you promised me my choice of the Maharaja's treasures. That dare!
Surely you won't deny the lad's souvenir of his first battle. You may have your choice of all the Maharaja's other treasures. Except that hourglass. That will make a fine gift for the Sultan of Azad when we pass through the city. And some exotic animals for his menagerie. And a dozen slave girls. Yes, that should be enough. I want no animals or maidens harmed until I have chosen. Let it be known, King Sharaman is merciful in victory.
Trust not a man who has betrayed his master, nor take him into your own service, lest he betray you too. I learned the truth of this to my sorrow, the day that we arrived in Azad as the Sultan's honored guests.
My friend.
My friend, your visit brings joy and honor to my poor and humble dwelling. If only you'd given me time to prepare a proper welcome.
The glories of Azad are famed throughout the world. And yet, the best is yet to come. I give you the sands of time. May the friendship between our kingdoms endure as long as time itself.
The sand, why does it glow?
I can tell you. Inside the hourglass is a marvel that no living man has seen. Alas, only the dagger can unlock the sands of time, and it belongs to a greater one than I. A young prince, dearer to his father than all the wealth of India. Perhaps he will oblige.
No! No! Stop!
Is it meant to do this? Give me the dagger. You have unleashed the sands of time. I can undo what you have done. Give it to me now.
Give it to me, babe.
Prince, use the dagger! Strike the dagger! Take his stand! Now, finish him!
Listen to that Maharaja music.
Each time I struck them down, they rose to fight again. I soon realized that only by taking into my own dagger the sands that possess them? Could I liberate them from their monstrous evil?
That music is something else. It's like Arabian Nights with balls. Oh, I mean, a chick is singing, so maybe it's Arabian Nights with lack of balls.
The dagger. It can turn back time. Do it now. Turn back the sands of time before you die.
Not a single one of these prompts has told me how to turn back time. That was sweet. I have no idea how the hell I did it, but that was sweet. That's his name, Jinder Mahal. That's the guy they call the modern day Maharaja.
Done. I'll start the story from here next time.
You think me?
Okay, so we entered a little sand portal for saving.
I can see it by the look in your eyes. You think my story is impossible. Perhaps I am mad. Who would not be driven mad by horrors such as I feel? But I assure you, every word is true.
What am I not seeing? Show me the vision. Okay. Hold. Twirling.
As you wish.
Uh.
Wait! Stop! I won't hurt you!
Oh, you hold L1 to read.
The guest rooms, where my father, all our entourage, and I should have passed the night lay cold and silent. The sands of time had swept through, stealing life and warmth from everything they touched. And I, who unleashed the cataclysm, had been spared. Were there others like me, who yet clung to life, hiding in fear among the ruins? It did not seem so.
Hello! Some of that Laura Croft shit. You know, it's funny to me that the Tomb Raider games are viewed very there's a lot of different views that people have for the Tomb Raider games is kind of what I'm getting at. I don't really know how to express what I'm trying to say. A lot of mixed opinions. There we go. But one thing is for sure about the Tomb Raider games is that the Tomb Raider games set the building blocks for 3D. This, to me, right here, this is real 3D platforming. Not the I'm jumping to another ledge bullshit. This is 3D platforming. The actual involvement of grabbing ledges, using other things in the environment, not whipping them and shit like that. Like, actually interacting with other things in the environment. This is real 3D platforming. Tomb Raider built the building blocks for this. Like, games like Maximo, that's just a 2D platformer in a 3D setting.
Had I really seen her? Or had my senses given way under the burden of horrors too great to bear, and conjured up a phantom? Either way, I could not rest until I had found her again.
The circle of life. And then Disney made a Prince of Persia movie. Therefore, we've tied in the circle of life. All comes back to the Lion King and Prince of Persia and Tomb Raider. How was that, Oh, Legends trilogy. Never mind. When you said trilogy, I thought you were talking about the HD remakes. Or whatever the hell that new... Those new whatever the hells are. The Legends trilogy. I don't think I've played that. That's... Okay, yeah. Dude, Anniversary I thought was really good. A lot of people never played Anniversary. You're talking about the Anniversary collection of... The Anniversary of Tomb Raider 1. It's just called Tomb Raider Anniversary. It was like the 10th year... 10th anniversary re-release. So like the 2006 game. Underworld I've never played. Tomb Raider Anniversary was fucking great. The dinosaur fight was awesome in that game. Angel of Darkness. Is that the other one you're thinking of? I get Underworld and Angel of Darkness confused. Angel of Darkness is the shitty one, right? Oh, so it's Underworld, Anniversary, and Legends. Okay, yeah, okay. So, Angel of Darkness is the bad one. See, yeah, Angel of Darkness and Underworld are the two that I get confused. So if you've ever heard me say that Underworld sucks, it's because I got it confused with Angel of Darkness. When I was playing Soul Reaver and Blood Omen 2, if I said Underworld, if I was trying to compare it to Angel of Darkness, when like I panned the camera and it went through his head, that's what I was referring to. I'm stuck between a rock and a pity place. What's going on, creature? That's one of my favorite things in this game is when you get lost and you just keep hitting the X button. Because I used to do that in the Two Thrones all the time. The Two Princes. I keep calling it the Two Thrones. That's the game I'm referring to. The Two Princes. Maybe this guy, I don't know. I'm tired. Give me a break. Oh wait, no. Two Princes is... I was right. It is called the Two Thrones. Two Princes is that fucking... What band is that? Marry him or marry me. I'm the one we can't you see they got no future or family tree, but I'm the one that rented the vanity. Two Crowns? That's called? I don't know. Oh. Didn't even have to be jumping there and breaking this guy's head. We're trying to get to a hole in the wall. Yeah, I am blind. Because the sad thing is that you can actually see the game in greater detail than I can. Because I'm playing on a screen that's about spin doctors. Yes, that is who I'm referring to. So I'm playing on a screen that's that on those dimensions, okay? And then my actual window of playing the game, of what I can actually see, I'm not joking, it's that big. That's what I've been playing this on, is a window sized. It's a little bit bigger. This is what I play on, okay? Why? Because I don't have a TV. I've been playing everything directly off OBS. Like I said, anything you guys see is exactly what I'm playing off. If the video input like lags, I have to deal with that. If there's however it looks on your screen is exactly what I'm playing off of.
Now, where was I?
That is why the games have the reverb, because it's the sound is coming directly out of my laptop, and the mic picks it up sometimes. It's so meta. I'm playing exactly what you're seeing. But exactly that reasoning is why none of the gifts are going to be going over the screen anytime soon.
I soon decided that when I had collected enough sin, the dagger gained the power to stop time. Not for me, but for the enemy I struck.
Dude, playing this and then hearing the guy say Maharaja reminds me of one of the last conversations I had with I'm playing off real hardware. If I was playing off of an emulator, I wouldn't be having to deal with the screen issue. I'd be able to make it the entire screen. But yeah, when the game said Maharaja, it reminded me of one of the last conversations I had with Nikita Launcher. We were watching SmackDown, I think. And Jinder Mahal showed up and he was speaking, I forget what language it is, but Nikita Launcher actually knew what he was saying. Oh, shit.
The miracle I had experienced by accident in the Maharaja's treasure room, I now discovered that I could trigger at will. By pressing a switch on the dagger's handle, I could turn back time.
I could turn back time. Ow, that hurt. Unleash the beast.
Done. I'll start the story from here next time.
Whence came these visions that assaulted me thus like fever dreams? Each time I awoke feeling drained and beaten, and each time what I had seen came to pass, as if the sands of time were giving me a glimpse into my own future.
Break the walls down. Break down the walls. Yeah, I've just rebuilding slowly. That's the best I can do. Eventually I'll have a TV again. Well, I have a TV. I don't have a splitter, and then I don't really have anywhere to put the TV that I have in my room. I still have my 50-inch TV. To be able to stream off of that, it would kind of be weird because I would have to align the laptop up with the TV because I'm going off of the webcam of the laptop. So, like, I need... What I still need is a TV splitter. I need the free McBoot memory card and the other PS... It's a free McBoot memory card and another memory card that I need. Then I need the PS1, a webcam. I don't really care about the Stream Deck. And then eventually a new computer, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I didn't think I was going to get there last time, but I did. So. And then, personally, all I need is to have my job kind of fall in place for me.
Whoa.
Watch out for that last step. Doozy.
Whoa.
Hello?
Give me the dagger.
Who are you?
I am Farah, the daughter of the Maharaja from whom you stole it. This is your doing,
I saw my father turn to sand.
and we will share his fate if you do not give me the dagger to undo what you have done.
Your traitorous vizier used the same words. From now on, I trust no one but myself. Run! Go back to the reception hall. Wait for me there. Go!
I probably wouldn't even know what this game was if I didn't have the box art. Thank you for the look.
Since we left India, she had been there. In the desert, I had felt her dark eyes upon me. Now, here she was again. She and I, the only two survivors. Did
I remember
say
these
to-
games getting hyped.
Excuse me. We were three.
Hyped to sell computers. These games were benchmark tests for computers. Well, maybe not so much this one, but the third one was. Yeah, the Prince of Persia games are supposedly coming back. Which is funny because you play as a woman, it's called the Prince of Persia. I don't know why they didn't just call it the Princess of Persia. I'm waiting for someone to comment for me to get with the times, which no.
The hourglass. What?
I did not understand the meaning of what I had just seen. But I knew, with a certainty I could not explain, that those winged creatures had a master. The man who had tricked me into opening the hourglass now had his prize. And for some unknown purpose coveted the dagger as well, would stop at nothing to possess it. Well, I would give him what he sought. I would plunge it into his foul and treacherous heart.
You gotta be shitting me, man. That mother's strong. Oh. Didn't think that was on the same line. Oh, Shadow! The game was very generous on that jump. Because I was nowhere near where the shadow was being cast. There we go. Line up on the shadows. Oh shit, dead. No, too far, buddy. Oh shit. The fuck? Can't traverse that, huh? What were some of your guys' favorite video game ads from back in the day? I like the way Rockstar... I like... Even if I wasn't excited for the actual game that was being presented, I always thought Rockstar had the coolest commercials, because they presented all their video games like movies. Oh. Nobody said anything about hopping banisters. Stab the sand wenches. She's not a sand win. She's not a sandwich, she's a sand wench. So with that save, we're looking at about 11 hours.
I'll start the story from here this time.
I like when games give me a very accurate anticipation for how long they're going to be. One of the things I didn't like about Blood Omen 2 was that, like, I didn't want the percentages for the stage. I wanted the percentages for the entire game. I don't want to watch the damn vision again, but I'm going to do it because I have no idea what to do again. The vision of excellence. What?
As you wish.
It. I don't like that. Oh, right on the money. Dude. So, like, excuse me for not lining up properly on shadows, but they won't excuse me for not lining up properly for that jump.
I was afraid you were one of them! Can you help me activate the assault defense system?
You're gonna talk to the prince like that?
I'll reset the axles for you! The man who's normally in charge of this got... Never mind!
Don't you be telling me what to do. My dad is the Maharaja.
Then use those 2 cranks to bring it back up! You see those 4 axles? You'll need to pick them up one by one until you've got all 4. Then bring them up to the top together. Make sure you pick them up in the right order.
What does this asshole want me to do?
That's it. One crane turns the platform. The other one raises and lowers it! Careful! If you pick the axle first, you'll have problems later! Remember, pay attention to the grooves!
Dude, the next time someone cuts me off when I'm listening to music, I'm saying that. Pay attention to the grooves! Oh, that's what... oh yeah. I get it now.
Careful! Think ahead!
Huh?
Not yet! You need to pick up all 4 axles! Then bring them up to the top!
Shut the fuck up. I've only played, I have said this probably like 7 times already, but I've only played the 3rd one of this trilogy. It's really the only Prince of Persia game I've ever played. That game didn't have much puzzle to it. It just had a lot of, like, setting up kills. Going on games. Dude, back tweaks suck.
That's it! You've got the first axle! Now pick up the other
Dude, back tweaks suck, dude. Like, I put my back all out of whack. Hey, that rhymes. Almost 10 years ago. It's like 9. No, it actually would be almost 9 years ago now. Happened when I was 25. My back has never felt the same ever since then. Advil, eh? Man, how come? Oh, I can't fucking get this thing. That might be why. That's 2. I can't tell if this guy is high or part of the British monarchy. Oh, so you're telling me that you sound like that guy when you're high?
Just one more!
I know. But the way, see, it was, you were answering a question I didn't ask. See, I said that guy is either high or he's part of the British monarchy. And you said you're high, but he's definitely not British monarchy. So I said, oh, so when you're high, yeah, you get what I said. I'm sorry. I'm trying to justify my fucking joke, okay? Oh. Okay. I thought you were saying, never mind. Screw it. My joke wasn't really that funny anyway. I'm always high. Even when I'm not high, I'm high. I got what you call brain damage. As you can see, for how long it took me to figure out this really easy puzzle. There used to be a show on fucking MTV. No, it was on Comedy Central. It was called Trigger Happy TV.
You've almost got it! Just line up the axles with their gears!
And so the reason I'm bringing this up is because there's an episode where there's a guy with a giant phone, like a giant foam phone, and he's screaming into it, and it sounds just like that guy. The guy's in the library, and he's like, "Hello? I can't talk right now. I'm in a library." How come I can't spin it up there? Looking for the half moon. I did not spin it that way.
That's it! I knew you could do it!
For doing your job for the last half hour.
There's one last step! Do you see that platform? Throw your lever, and I'll throw mine!
What?
What manner of machine is this?
I told you! It's the palace's defense system! Stop wasting time! Throw your lever!
You throw your lever.
For the love of God, what are you waiting for? Those demons might come back at any moment!
What lever? Yeah, the guy does need to chill. He's acting like he's done something. What fucking lever? In the lever? What the fuck is this guy talking about? To go to that platform over there and press the lever. That's not a fucking lever. That's a fucking floor pressure switch. Oh, he was... That's still... That is not what the fuck I thought he was talking about. I'm looking for like a... I was looking for, like, you know, a Tomb Raider lever. I thought it was going to be, like, something on the wall or, like... Or, like, a giant thing to pull on the floor. It wasn't. Thank you. Okay, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. By the definition of lever, that was not a lever. If he said, like, grab the thing that looks like a fucking hang glider, I'd be like, okay.
Done. I'll start the story from here.
Yeah, good. I'm glad he's dead. He deserved to die. It's just like people who try to argue a point while using the term epitome. Epitome isn't a word. It's epitome. There is a video going viral of a guy that goes to Jimmy John's and he's denied service and the guy's like, you're scamming me because you made all this food and you're not going to give it to me because you're telling me you don't accept card. And the guy's like, dude, we accept money. We will take, no, maybe, I don't remember if it was cash or card, whatever the issue was. And the guy was complaining about it because he's like, it's illegal to not take currency. And the guy's like, it's not that I'm denying you service. It's not that I'm denying your payment. I'm denying your payment type because we don't have the ability to take that right now. And the guy's throwing a fit about it. And he's like, you know, that's the epitome. You've lost. You have lost. Anything that you have maybe pivoted to your side, the second you use the term epitome incorrectly, you have lost the battle, my friend. Pack your shit and get the fuck out of Jimmy John's.
The palace's defenses had a twisted logic of their own. They could be circumvented by using this.
I have the exact same feeling when I'm reading something. When I'm reading an argument between two people and someone uses the wrong there, you've lost. You have lost.
Yet it was hard to escape the feeling that I had made a terrible mistake by setting in motion such a deadly system of traps, which seemed in truth more likely to claim my life than that of an invader that was not flesh and blood.
One second.
Shall I go on? Then I'll continue.
Are you saying... I know... Yeah, decal, yes. Decal? Is that the other one? Decal?
Now, where was I?
Decal? Like how Method Man says decal? 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 That to me... No, like... That to me is the difference between regional dialects. Where someone saying epitome is someone who's never fucking heard the word before. They read it somewhere and they wanted to say it in an argument. See, it depends on the argument now. If you're having a friendly conversation between the proper pronunciation of a word, that's a different... I'm talking about a confrontational argument and you say epitome, you've lost. It wasn't that friendly. Damn. Well, an argument to me... The term argue... An argument can be a conversation. And I don't necessarily read conflict in the term argue. That's why I was, Oh, okay. You're saying like that type of argument. I don't... See, that's a really dumb thing to be getting into an argument over. What did you get fired for today? I was fighting about the difference between decal and decal. Oh. Did you drink decaf or decaf? Why did the saw blades go away when I started doing the section? I thought the whole point of that being difficult was the, I thought the whole point of this being difficult was the saw blades. These sons of bitches are gonna make me have to come back and they're gonna turn the saw blades on when I do it the other way. Or, for some reason, the door isn't gonna be open. Oh! That's how you know if the thingy is working. I forgot this is kind of timed. Okay, do we say it the same way? Because I'm a little confused over the way you're saying it. GIF? As in, like, I have a gift for you without the T? Okay, cool. We say it the same way. I can't stand when someone says GIF. Especially when they think they know shit about computers and they don't know how to do a fucking thing other than browse the internet. Like, I know about computers. It's GIF. Get the fuck on. No, I know people that know more than me about computers. That say GIF, and it drives me insane because if it was pronounced GIF, I don't believe that would be able to be an actual file type because GIF, well, like, unless it was spelled, it would have to be spelled with two F's, I guess. But you'd be getting on Microsoft, or Microsoft came up with the GIF, right? GIF. Sorry. First time I've ever acted. GIF. I meant to say GIF. I'm saying GIF too much. You tricked me into saying it. That's the first time I've ever referred to as a graphical interface format as a GIF. Yeah, I know. I knew I said it wrong when I said it. There's files for 3ds Max Studio that are very similar to GIF. It's like, I forget what the fuck they're called, but the I is an image. The last two are interface format. And because of doing so much shit in 3ds Max Studio, that's just like stuck with me. Maybe it's not 3ds Max Studio? I don't remember what it is, but there's something where it changes to interface format. Like, I forget what the first word is. I forget what the file type is. Yeah, I heard about that recently. Yeah, and that's what sparked the new debate of GIF versus GIF. I don't get heated over that one as much anymore. There's other stupid shit that I've heard in recent years that I've been like, seriously, that's not how you say it. But that used to drive me insane when people would have a very... Oh, cool, we were both wrong.
Shall I go on? Then I'll continue.
See, we weren't wrong, we were incorrect. Oh, shit. Dude, fall, motherfucker. Second try, sweet. I am out of sand. Oh. Tubsy Wubsy's gonna change it. Water. I need water. There be no water here. Front line is everywhere. In other cool recent news, that Godzilla movie that just recently came out won an award for Best Visual Effects. I think that's the second time that a Godzilla movie won something. Yeah, I want to watch that too. I don't like to nerd out about stuff, but Godzilla movies take me back to a younger, more innocent time in my life. And then internet age happened where people tried changing my mind about how I should feel about Godzilla movies. And I was like, no, you're not changing my mind. There's certain things about my personality you ain't gonna be able to change. You're not gonna be able to change the way I feel about Jackie Chan movies. You're not gonna be able to change the way I feel about the first 11 seasons of The Simpsons. You ain't gonna be able to change how I feel about Godzilla movies. Oh, you're right. You're 100% correct. Jackie Chan movies are a lost art. Like, Rumble in the Bronx. The movie poster for Rumble in the Bronx should be displayed right next to Michelangelo, alright? I agree. I don't like how he transitioned, though. Like, I think it could have been done a little bit better. And what I mean by his transition is, I don't like how he went from the king of fight movies, comedy fight movies, to the Disney guy, to then acting. I wish he just kind of would have skipped the Disney step. But I think people underestimate how good of a movie Rush Hour truly is. Rush Hour is one of the best it's one of the best opposite cop movies. I have to watch 3 again. I only watched 3 one time way back in the day, and I didn't like it. I forgot that Rush Hour 4 even was a thing.
Done. I'll start the story from here next time.
I heard if Rush Hour 4 isn't out, they're definitely working on it. But it's just Rush Hour hits all the points with me.
As you wish.
I have to play Dead Space 3. That's the only game of that trilogy I've never played. I liked 2, but my issue with 2 was that there were no boss fights. Visually, Dead Space 2 is on a whole different planet. Ha ha ha. You know, because space. But, like, Dead Space 1's good. I like the playing of Dead Space. And then Dead Space 2 eliminated so many good things from the actual gameplay, like boss fights. It just eliminated the suspense, because you get to these points in the game where you feel like the suspense is building, and then after 3 hours when you don't have a boss fight, it kills the illusion of suspense, because you know it's not going anywhere more than you're just going to get swarmed by a whole bunch of monsters. Yeah, Dead Space 2 is what fried my original PS3. I know I always say it was Shatterhand. That just was what I was playing when it actually happened. But when I jailbroke my first PS3, because everything was dying on it anyway, I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna do this. I didn't realize that the fans don't know that. See, like, the system doesn't realize. The way they did the original jailbreak was that the system was tricked into believing that there was a disk in the tray. What I didn't realize was that the disk data tells the PS3 when to speed up the fans, and if you don't set the fans at a higher rate, it just stays at the exact same rate. So playing Dead Space 2, I was playing that shit, and those fans were at 25% the entire time, and I was like, why does it smell like burning? Why does it smell like burning? And then I'm like, that part where you're flying from the moon, like, you're free falling back down to the fucking planet, I was just like, why does my room smell like burning? This is crazy. This game is so interactive. It's burning with the atmosphere. And then I remember starting up Shatterhand and the PS3 just going, and I was like, oh, that's what the burning smell was.
Open up, Curly. This is a raid.
What's going on, Joker of God? Thank you very much for the raid. But what were you streaming today?
Now, where was I?
I'd say it's kind of fun. I'm talking about how I fried my original PS3 with playing Dead Space 2. I spend more time ranting about random stuff than actually playing these games. It's amazing these games even get finished. I'm amazed it finished the game too. I don't know how it was running. Summoner. I can almost picture that game. I have to look it up. Give me 1 second.
Shall I?
Why do I know that name? It's one of those games that was in like the. I remember that being at Blockbuster all the time. This is not the game I was thinking of. The funny thing is I can see the font. I imagine the font correctly, but I was picturing the game art of Orphan. I have never played this. A Poor Man's Neverwinter Nights. I've played Neverwinter Nights a long time ago. Yeah, this is welcome to the I guess we'll say the Den of the Reaper today. My name used to be Reloader. I do I'm doing a double console challenge kind of thing where I play. Right now I'm strictly playing PS2 games, but we're going to be bringing back the PS1 games eventually. Originally I did like 80 PS1 games, and then my life went to shit, and I had to sell everything, including the PS1 that I was streaming with. But we're past that now, and we're trying to rebuild upon the past and play some PS2 games to try to get out of the funk.
Then I'll continue.
That's what we do here, and we talk about random stuff like frying PS3s. It was PO'd, yeah, dude, PO'd sucked. PO'd is a bad game. But I do apologize. I don't have the any of the shout out stuff like set up on this stream. I don't know how to do the Twitch shout out setup thing, which is probably easy. I just suck at everything. But everyone follow Joker of God. $600 physical games. That's a lot of games. $200 backlog games. Hell yeah. Dude, my entire Steam collection is just backlog games. It's 600 games I'm never going to... 600, I might be selling it short. I think I have like just... between like 600 and 1,000 games. I don't exactly remember the count. So much stuff that like, it's like, oh, Humble Bundle. Here's another 20 games. Humble Bundle. Another 20 games.
As you wish.
When I sold my all my games, I was sad. I had a physical copy of Streets of Rage 4 from Limited Run Games. Every time I watch that price of that game go up, I just cry a little. Like, wow, I sold that game for like $5. Isn't Conker's Bad Fur Day? I thought that game was kind of expensive these days. relevant Square games. I mean, like ActRaiser. Very true. Very true. A friend of mine actually, I didn't even know this. We were talking about collecting for the Neo Geo. I didn't know that Metal Slug is like $9,200 for the Neo Geo. Just short of 10K. And yeah, the Metal Slug on the Neo Geo, there's two versions of it. And one of them's like, I forget the difference between the versions, but one of them is insanely expensive. I'm talking like this game's like $5,000 just the game. Yeah, yeah. Neo Geo's, yeah, everything's buried next to ET. There he is. The guy with the loudest intro of all time. That's the guy I was talking to about Neo Geo. We were talking about that Metal Slug price. Perfect timing. Didn't say it was you. I just referred to you. Okay, I'm lost. I'm gonna keep getting lost in this game. It's really easy for me. I'm stupid. Got 30K laying around for some Neo Geo, eh? You got 30K laying around for some Neo Geo, and you can't spend $25 on a used copy of Assault on Precinct 13 for Laserdisc. Gotcha. I see this thing. I'm trying to figure out how to get to what the idea is to get to this. Dude, I've never played ET. I just recently watched a video of some guy trying to say that ET isn't complete trash. But in the same video, he was trying to say that what other game did he say wasn't complete trash? He was trying to defend something else, and I was like, dude, I don't know how I feel about this list because you just said this game isn't trash. One of the few games that I will defend that isn't trash, that a lot of people say and hate all the time, is Final Fight Streetwise. That game's got charm to it. I mean, it's not Final Fight, but it's not trash. I think people just don't like that game because Cody dies. Game's trash. Alright, I feel stupid now. What the hell is going on? I don't understand why people hate on it. See, what people didn't understand when the Angry Video Game Nerd was ripping on that game, he wasn't saying entirely that the game was bad. He was saying that the game was, it was an edgy, cringy type of comedy type deal going on, that it was a product of the late 2000s, and it wasn't Final Fight. And I can get behind that, but then people turn it into, well, the game's trash. It's like, why? Why do you not like it? I get why the nerd doesn't like it. Why do you not like it? And you finally get it out of them. Well, I've never actually played it. Well, there you go. I figured something out. What did that even do? Oh, okay, lifted that. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Yeah, that is true too. That he does point out that a lot of games just have a lot of issues with them. I I was happy that he chose the Nintendo 64 version of Mortal Kombat Mythologies to be the one that he was going to make his video about, because the PlayStation version of Mortal Kombat Mythologies isn't bad. I mean, it's got issues. Got a lot of issues. It's just, the thing about Mythologies that a lot of people don't get is that if you can find the flow to that game, it's a good game. The problem is, one, finding that flow, and then two, Nintendo 64, it's almost impossible to find the flow. Harness energy block bad. Oh, didn't find the flow. Well, the thing with Mortal Kombat Mythologies is that the second stage is extremely rough. The second stage of that game is total trash. When you get to... there's another stage that's absolute trash too. Like, I think it's the prison stage. The prison stage and the wind stage are the two worst parts of that game. Outside of that, you can find a flow to it and play it. The sewer stage sucks though, but all sewer stages suck. I agree. Oh yeah. I hate ice stages, and I think the worst ice stages are in Crash Bandicoot 2. Mr. Nuts, is that's don't crucify me if I say the incorrect animal, but that's the squirrel game on Genesis? I was stuck between if it was a chipmunk or a squirrel. Yeah, I've seen that game, but I've never played that game. Why is he walking faster? Why is he subtly, like, at the analog stick, like, barely? Dude, this is rough. Okay. I was right. There's a game called Canada Hunt? Oh, shit. Oh! Wow, I'm dumb. I know what they want me to do. Okay. You needed an accelerated death benefit rider on that one. I was supposed to run on the wall. This is my second time ever playing a Prince of Persia game. The only one I played is the third one. I've always heard that The Warrior Within is awesome. I've never played it though. I should have stopped and got myself some health, but we've already moved on past the point. Flawless victory. This is what I fucked up. I think this is what I fucked up. Yep. I really didn't think about it too much because I was trying to evaluate the height of that ladder. Oh shit. And I thought that the ladder was like, we were just supposed to walk over the spike area and then jump up to it. Obviously, I was wrong. Well, that was dumb. IRL version of your character.
What the? Hello? Is anyone there? I have a feeling I'm not in Azad anymore. Water.
Oh, I missed your transition. I thought you were talking about the I thought you were talking about the Jedi game. Now I understand what you're saying. He's a IRL version of this guy.
I feel wonderful.
Why are there two buttons that do this? Oh, tricky. Okay. Is it right on the saw line? Ooh. I didn't even see that that was where I was supposed to go. I thought they wanted me to grab the chain. This one's rough. I don't like the fact that I'm gonna have to come back. Joker of God, have a good one. Thank you very much for the raid. Hope you have an excellent rest of your night. Hope you sleep well. The only thing that could have been worse than that is if the door fell on me. I guess running into the saw blade is on that list too. Aha!
Farah! Can you hear me?
I'm just going to wait out this, pulley, because it's not a lever. Good question. Maybe? Aha, I guess I can. Good call. That was close. I don't like that I can't, like, shimmy jump. Ah! Ah! Yeah, don't tweak your back too bad standing up.
No, no, no. That didn't happen. May I start again?
Damn, I don't like this. That honestly somewhat pisses me off, because I totally fucked that up. I'm aware. Problem is, I did the first run. Wait, you know what? Screw it. I did the first run way better than that. But I swear the door was at the exact same place.
No, that didn't happen either.
Didn't realize you could just roll the door. Help you from where? There's no one by you. Oh, there's someone by you. I think the sound that she's making is supposed to sound like that.
That didn't happen.
Behind you! Help me!
Wow, that guy is way too strong. This fight kind of sucks.
No.
Behind you! Behind you!
Dude, how do I hit this guy?
That didn't happen.
Help me!
fight sucks.
Help me! Help me!
Okay.
That didn't.
Alright, so if you jump the blue guys, you get stabbed. You can jump the red guys and stab them. For some reason, I can't do anything to this guy. Nothing works on that fucking guy.
Help me!
That didn't happen.
Help me!
Dude, I cannot figure this out. Like, is she supposed to be bow and arrowing that guy, and she's just not? Yeah, keep hitting him with the arrow.
Help me!
Or just, you know, stop hitting him with an arrow.
No, no, no.
Dude, this guy who just blocks everything.
That didn't happen.
Shall I go on? Now, where was I?
Help me!
Oh! What the fuck was that? I don't get it. Dude. Yeah, it's good job rolling the fuck out of the way.
No.
Just keep rolling. That's how you do it. You have to make him hunt you down, then hit the fuck out of him. No, that's not it.
No.
I have no idea what the fuck to do. Holy shit.
Shall I?
Okay, I was right. No, trying to figure out what the fuck to do. And I had to look up stats about the creature that I'm going up against. And I was right. It's not very clear what you actually fucking have to do to beat this guy. He put his arms out, like, once. And I was like, that has to be a clue as to what to do. But I was in the middle of getting my ass kicked. So it's really stupid how they designed this character. Or this enemy type. You have to beat everything on screen until he drops his arms. And then you have to vault him and hit him. Well, what I mean by that the design is bad is just that the idea that if you're not paying attention to that little nuance, you're not gonna see it. Like, he puts his arms down for like a split second. Yeah, I also don't like the fact that this guy is surrounded by 5,000 motherfuckers, too. Did I even read the right thing? I don't even think that's right. He didn't do it, and I got rid of everyone. What the fuck?
Behind you! Help me!
You can, jump the motherfucker and not try to teabag him right in his fucking face anytime. Oh my god, dude. How come you're not vaulting anymore, dude? What the fuck? Prince is tired, I guess. He does not want to vault enemies anymore. But I can talk about a few things that piss me off with the combat in this game. There's no targeting. Whatever he is looking at is what he's looking at. The only way that you get off of it is to defeat it or get far enough away from it to where it looks somewhere else. That's kind of shitty. What also sucks is this isn't even a boss fight. This is just a regular enemy. We're gonna have to deal with this numerous times in this fucking game. Honestly, it depends on the game. Some games got it kind of right when it comes to combat. It depends on who made the game. Like, I think the Japanese developers knew how to do it, but a lot of the American developers didn't. And Like, cause Capcom, like Onimusha, that game's great. The combat, it makes sense. Shinobi is very fluid. I'm not saying, alright, yeah, it wasn't bad. Onimusha's not flawless, but it had its distancing correct, where Samanosuke knew, like, it had that Resident Evil kind of, like, sensibility to it, where it knew your imminent danger. But, like...
Then I'll continue.
Dude, for me, it's the boss fights. The boss fights piss me off in Ninja Gaiden, Sigma. I can't tell you how much time I spent just trying to figure out how to beat the nunchuck guy. That's the first boss that isn't even really a boss. And I made it to the horseback thing on the second stage, and I was like, dude, fuck this. I'm glad I'm not the only one. That guy is a prick. The nunchuck guy is a prick, man. That is a brutal first boss. I think I've only beat that guy straight up like once.
Now,
oh, dude, Ninja Gaiden Sigma is beautiful, man. That is a beautiful game. I can't say I've played Black, so I'm just going to refer to it as Sigma. I think it's funny that I think that the Team Ninja guy, I don't remember his name, I think that dude bitched about the existence of Sigma more than Hideo Kojima has bitched about the existence of Twin Snakes. And it's funny because Hideo Kojima hates Twin Snakes because it ruined the story. The Team Ninja guy hates Sigma because it changed the gameplay. Oh, dude, fuck that! I hate in an action game when the boss can do a heal on attack. Save that shit for RPGs. Don't put that in action games.
then I'll continue.
Alright, I have to admit something. I have to admit something terrible. You might hate me. You might hate me as a person when I say this. And don't worry, it's got nothing to do with Ninja Gaiden. I found a mobile game I actually like. Dude, I've been playing the shit out of Survivor IO. The reasoning I like it is because that's one of the only games that understands ads. Where it doesn't force you to watch an ad before you play the next stage. That's where you kill it. That's where you kill it with hardcore gamers, mobile developers. When I'm on a hot streak and I'm kicking ass in the game, don't force me to watch a fucking ad. Because it takes you right out of it. The only thing I don't like about mobile games is the fact that mobile developers have taken the fact that legally you can't copyright gameplay mechanics. So when these developers see a game, they don't try to create anything new. They just make a reskinned, different named version of that game. It's like, stop doing that. We don't need 40 million we don't need 40 million breakouts. We don't need 40 million Tetrises. We don't need 40 million Pac-Mans. Make something new. Like,
Shall I go on?
That's the only thing I don't like about mobile games. That's what kills me about it.
Now, where was I?
It's a total infringement fest. And then also, like I said, when you really get invested into something and then you're just bombarded with fucking ads. Like, dude, if you're giving me the option to... Dude, that's... That's fine. It's fine to make stuff like that, but... I don't have a problem when it's a smaller developer doing it. I have a problem when it's the big ones. When it's like... I can't think of anyone's name, but let's say Namco is... Namco puts out a Pac-Man game. And then there's a game company called Blamco, who makes the exact same amount of money, has the ability to make another game, has an IP that's already successful, and Blamco is just like, well, Namco made this Pac-Man game, let's just make our own. That's the crap I'm talking about. It's the ones that are constantly advertised. Like, I have no problem with someone putting their own work out there, generally, because if someone's going to take the time to develop something, they're going to add something new to it. They're not going to just mimic something. They're not just going to mimic something that's already out and then change the name of the main character and then just rebrand something. That's my issue with it. I have no problem. Like, if someone was like, someone saw Pac-Man for the first time and they're like, dude, let's put guns in there, I'm cool with that.
Then I'll continue.
Or like if someone was like, okay, let's take this Pac-Man game and then let's like add elements to it. Like, let's put fire in there and shit. Like, that's cool. I have no problem with that. But like, Candy Crush. You remember how many people, like, how many of the big mass market motherfuckers were like, let's jump on the Candy Crush wagon, fuck everything else. We didn't need, like, Angry Birds Candy Crush. We didn't need, like, that kind of shit. Like, and the other thing is, too, that if it were the same people that made the original and then made another game that was similar to it, I mean, If it was the company that made the original, and then they made the next game and they incorporated elements of their previous game into the next game, that's one thing. That's cool. But when it's like, well, this game is selling, let's take characters from our previous game that we made millions off of, rip that IP off, and put these characters into it. I fucking hate that shit.
Now,
This isn't Bubble Bobble. This is Bobble Bubble by Blamco. I mean, yeah, I agree. It was... I know that in the NES days, there was a lot of reskinning of games. But I think it's a little unfair for these days to do it on such a small scale. The other thing that pisses me off too, and I don't even understand how they get away with it because it was deemed to be illegal. I don't like this new idea that's been going on where they lie to you about what the game is. They'll show you a clip they'll make this crazy video.
shall I go on?
That looks like, whoa, dude, that game looks sweet. Then you download it, and one of two things happens. It's either not anywhere near being anything like what they showed you it was going to be, or you get, like, a scene of that, and it turns into some weird card game. Like, if you were honest and told me it was a card game, I would probably have liked it. There was a game that actually hooked me that way, that ended up being a card strategy game. That I thought the card strategy game was cooler than the actual fucking game it was.
Then I'll continue.
Help me!
See, that's scummy. That's scummy on the mass level. If you're like, if you took pre-sales and it's not even the game that you're advertising, that's just straight scummy. Because remember, I don't remember what it was. Something happened where they said that like trailers now have to like. I don't remember if it was a law or if it's a company's new thing, but like you're not allowed to show 100% trailer footage anymore, and you're not allowed to show 100% cutscene footage anymore in your trailers. You have to have it like 10% of actual gameplay and shit. I remember in the PS2 era or like this era of gaming, like everything was just a fucking cutscene, which was funny because they sold Final Fantasy X on just the cutscene footage, and it's like if you showed the game sold amazingly, but if they would have showed the gameplay footage, it probably would have sold even more because the gameplay was not bad. Yep, I agree with you on that. It's funny because when I first played Final Fantasy X, I did not like it. But then like 12 came out. I remember playing the demo for 12. I'm like, this isn't even Final Fantasy. And then 13 came out, and I was like, this really isn't Final Fantasy. And then 15 came out, and I was like, kind of feels a little bit more like Final Fantasy. And then I played 10 again. And I was like, dude, this game's fucking awesome. It's a fucking Final Fantasy game. That was the last time I played 10. So, like, when I was a kid and I played 10, like I said, I didn't really like it that much. I played it again later, and I was like, it's okay. But the last time I played it, I platinumed the game. So I had to do everything in it. And when I found out how much you can break that game, to when you're hitting people with Orin, like you got Orin doing quick hits, and you're hitting for 99,999, and then you break that, and you're hitting for like 500,000. It's like, this game is awesome. Lost Odyssey I did not play. Balfour is that's the bird Aeon, right? I like breaking Anima because the Magus sisters are cool, but when you guaranteedly know what Anima is going to do and how much that's going to hit for, that's where the money's at. And I've also never got Yojimbo to consistently do the insta-kill hit. Okay, so I feel like I've been lied to or something. Like, I don't get what the fuck I'm doing wrong. What I'm reading says Sultan creatures. Larger versions of Sergeant creature above. He will block all attacks, counters, rebounds, arrows, and anything and everything you can dish out. Nuclear weapons are not in this game. His only weakness are his minions loitering about. Kill them all, he becomes vulnerable. When this happens, use X, square, to weaken him. When he falls to the ground, it's your chance to go in for the coup de grace, or freeze and mash. This dude, no matter how much I've wailed on these minions, this guy has never given me the opportunity to do that.
Now, where was I?
Help me! Behind you!
I can vault him, but it doesn't do shit. See? When the fuck am I supposed to vault this guy? Because I vaulted him a million fucking times, and it doesn't do a damn thing. I've only seen this guy put his defenses down one time, and like I said, I got my ass kicked. I was getting my ass kicked while it was happening, so I couldn't do shit about it. There was no one around just now. How come that didn't do the thing? Ah! Yeah, everyone just come in. This doesn't make any sense.
That didn't happen. Shall I go on? Then I'll continue.
There's like a pool of water up here, but you can't drink from it when you're fighting. I've tried. Okay. I guess they're gonna let me drink from the fountain now. I tried that earlier. Alright, I guess it's proximity?
Follow me.
Oh, fuck, man. So happy I got the drink from it that one time when I barely needed it. Now that I need it, I can't do it. Come on, Farrah Fawcett. No, why would you roll at them? This is so fucking stupid.
No, no, no.
Wait for me.
Wow. How come you're drinking it this time? Dude.
No, no, no. That...
Wow, 2 hits, huh? All it takes is this guy to hit me twice, and I'm pretty much fucking dead.
Help me!
Barry, you're fucking useless. Yeah, I'm trying to get you to go the fuck away from the enemies. Don't roll towards them. But what's the point of an evade button if you're going to just mech? There you go. Drinking the water. Like, wow, you drink the water, and before the cutscene can even end, you're getting hit again. Right back down to where you were before you drank the water. This fight fucking sucks. Oh.
Help me!
Well, there's no one left. That was stupid.
I'm sorry.
Why?
I know what it is to lose a father.
That was not my father.
What are you doing? Stop!
Oh, I know that this has been a short stream, but I think I'm ending it here today. That was annoying.
So, this is the thanks I get for saving your life.
You don't understand.
I'm also like, I'm tired.
Do what I have done.
Been a long week.
I think I'm a fool.
You are right to be cautious. But fight as bravely as you may, you cannot defeat this enemy. The sands will spread. They will consume everything. I have heard it said that you are kind as well as brave. Please believe. We finally
He was
are
out there.
us. How do you know that?
I just know. This, but I move pretty fast. You better keep up.
Alright, so we're gonna go say what's up to El Masta. Sorry, I'm just tired. That was annoying. That could have been done so much better. No problem for the stream. Thought it was alright. I do like the game, I just don't think that was a very well laid out fight. With a fight like that being like we just defeated his dad. That was like the first boss fight, I would say. I consider that a boss fight. That was this game has a Metacritic score of 92. I don't understand how that is something that can happen in a game. How a fight like that is in a game that has a score that high. A 92. I don't know. Just me though. I don't understand that one. Yeah, it's gonna be rough adjusting to working and streaming. But hey, whatever. We'll get through it. Let's go say what's up to El Masta. I have no idea what El Masta's playing. I never look to see what anyone's playing. I just go to their rooms. Alright, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Games, thanks for chilling and agreeing with me that sometimes things just suck. Alright, peace.